What's up, guys? It's Mr. Fit to Flourish. Like, share, subscribe. I share a ton of trading content as well as being fit physically, spiritually, mentally, and financially. So, if you like the content, like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you want to see. Today's video, I wanted to talk about how the YOLO mindset is killing your gains when it comes to trading. Now, what do I mean by that YOLO mindset? The YOLO mindset kind of goes and dates back to Drake and his song Started from the Bottom. I'm here in that era, and it's basically the mindset of you only live once, so fuck it, right? So fuck it. And that mindset is the mindset that is killing your gains. You're following the crowd. You're thinking that, oh, there's no other opportunity. There will never be any other opportunity. So let me just do this now. And that's killing your gains. There's always opportunity. Okay? That YOLO mindset is inherently a lack mindset. And it's always settling for mediocrity. I'm gonna let that soak in for you guys. I'm gonna let that soak in. Probably doesn't make sense right now. Let it soak in. The YOLO mindset is a lack mindset, and it's settling for mediocrity. You're always settling. Let's dive into that a little bit. So YOLO, what does that mean? You only live once. So it's like, dang. This might be the last day on Earth, even though the sun's been coming up and down every day. This might be the last day, so I might as well just eat that tub of ice cream, even though I worked out hard today. Man, F it, fuck it. You only live once. Let me just enjoy it right now. You're wiping out your gains. That's going to translate onto the charts. Don't you think? It's a behavior. It's a behavior that you're developing. Behaviors translate in every sector of life. If you work hard in school, you work hard at work, you're probably going to work hard on the football field. You work hard on the football field, you're probably going to work hard here. Like if you're nice here, you're not, like, things translate. Things translate. You can't be doing that. There's always opportunity. There will be opportunity tomorrow. You can't say, oh, today's my last day, so fuck it, I'm gonna black out. I'm gonna just drink all this alcohol. Or fuck it, today's the last day. Everyone's doing Molly, or everyone's doing this drug. What is that pill? I don't know what it is, but fuck it. I'm gonna do it. Stop it. Stop it. You're settling for mediocrity. Stop it. Stop it. You're settling for mediocrity. Let's dive into that part. Mediocrity. What is that? Being mediocre. Being okay with not being the best. If you're not trying to explore the best version of yourself or become the best, what are you doing this thing called life for? You only live once, right? So make it count. You can't settle. I tell people, when you're getting into trades, you got to treat it like a marriage. Every trade you got to treat like a marriage. You can't get into a trade like, this trade is okay. Let me just throw my money, my hard-earned money. Let me throw it at this trade and potentially lose all of that money. You can't do that. You got to be very picky with your trades. Just like a lot of women out there are like, oh, well, I want my guy to be 6 foot. I want him to have 6 figures. I want him to have 6 cars. I want him to have some other attributes that are 6 as well. Pause. But you know what I'm talking about. You have all these standards for guys, and then guys, we have all these standards for girls. They gotta have this. They gotta have that. She gotta be bad. She gotta, you feel me? She gotta cook. She gotta this. But then when it comes to your trading, you're like, oh yeah, it's going up. I'll take it. Oh, it's going down. Oh yeah, I'll take it. And then you wonder why you're losing. You're settling for mediocrity. treat every trade like it's a marriage. Be selective. No, it's not YOLO. It's not like, oh, well, fuck it, this might go. Hey, fuck it. And then you put your entire 10K savings, you put your 10K into one trade. Your trade goes down 30%. But you don't realize 30% is $3,000. You didn't do the math in your head. You didn't look at the risk. You just said YOLO. You just said YOLO. And you wake up tomorrow and you do it again because you went for that tub of ice cream. Because you pulled up to the club and this girl you walked up to, she was out of shape, but you're like, yeah, fuck it. Fuck it. It translates. It really does. The reason you're losing is because of that YOLO mindset. And it's a lack mindset. When you're abundant, you're already happy with what you have. You're already happy with what you have. So the rich get richer because they understand that they're always ready. They're always ready, but we need to take advantage of opportunity. So there's not always going to be that perfect girl. There's not always going to be that perfect car that you want, that perfect house, right? You go house shopping. Just like you go house shopping, you got to shop for these trades. You see the stock moving up, but it's not doing exactly what you think is a perfect trade. So it starts moving up, but then it comes down. You're like, okay, good thing I didn't go long. Good thing I didn't get into that trade. But then you see the perfect trade that has all the pieces of evidence that's going with it. And you know you're very selective. You don't have that YOLO mindset. So you get into the trade and you win. You win. So if you notice, a lot of your wins are probably trades that you recognize a lot of the things that you really like in a trade. Your best trades are probably ones that feel good, right? It's going to feel good when you recognize something that you were looking for, right? You go to the kitchen, you're looking for a spoon, all you see is forks. Like, dang, all I see is forks. And then you find the spoon. Ooh, it feels good, right? It feels good. That's how good trades feel. You go into the trade, you're like, dang, that doesn't look good. Oh, you get in, you make a ton of money, but you're like, that was easy. It felt good. Right? You go to the library, you see a good looking girl, you start talking to her, and it's just like it's flowing. Conversation feels good. And then you go out on a date. It feels good. You might choose that girl to date. It feels good. You can't go and you meet someone who doesn't have the same interests as you. It's like not going well. You're like, fuck it. Hey, you want to marry me? What? What? That's how trading is. And that's that YOLO mindset. It's F it. I'ma just do it. I'ma just get it. I'ma just spend it. You need to get rid of that mindset. It's a loser's mindset. It's a lack mindset. So let's focus. How do we focus on, hey, what do we need to be doing to continue to win, to get away from that YOLO mindset? Well, you need to focus. You need to become aware of where your faults are. Awareness is paying attention to detail. In awareness, they say, Dr. Deepak Chopra says, once you are aware of something, once you become more aware of something, that is when that thing starts to grow. So as long as you're aware that maybe those trades aren't the best, become aware of what trades are the best and focus your attention on that. Become aware of, hey, what setups, what trades, what stocks are paying me dividends? What stocks are absolutely amazing? What setups are feeling really good? Become aware of that. And until you see those things, until you see those factors, you don't take the trade. Would you just walk up to any random girl and just get on your knee and say, oh, marry me? You don't know her qualities. You never talk to her. She just looks kind of good, right? That trade looks kind of good. Let me just get in. Let me put my whole 10K in. No. You see the girl, she might look good. You get into conversation. You find out she's a serial killer. Stay away. But you go to this other girl, she has all the qualities, you know, she cooks, she cleans, she talks to you, she's intellectual, she gets her own bag, all that good stuff. Right? You guys have good conversation, it flows really well. Everything feels good about it. Then, and only then, do you get on the knee. You don't say, F it, marry me to any random person. Be selective. Be selective with your traits. And only then will you win. It's Mr. Fit to Flourish. Like, share, subscribe. All that YouTube stuff. Quick convo today. Stop that YOLO stuff. That YOLO mindset is killing your trades. Be selective because you never rise to your goals. You always fall to your standards. You always fall to the level of your standards. So raise the bar, raise your standards. And only then will you win. Good morning, welcome to the Fit to Flourish podcast. Let's talk wellness, finance, and growth.